Hello and welcome to Prime News. Now look at the headlines. Fixing in Indian panorama, former ESG CEO Srivastava's sensational revelations. South Indian cine lovers staged dharna, alleged manipulations in Indian panorama. Defence Ministry under Parrikar clears biggest artillery guns proposal of 16,000 crores. Defence Council gives nod, procurement resumes 25 years after Bofors deal. Goan MPs adopt Rashol, Khola and Ibrahimpur under Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana. Development target for villages by December 2016. Village committees to submit plans. Vishnu slams government over tenancy amendments. Utah Mega Convention demands revocation of amendments. 12% reservation for OBCs in Assembly poll. Withdrawal of cases. And Dr. Shekhar Salkar takes over GCA as acting president to announce new team by Wednesday. President Balu Phadke goes on indefinite leave, says yet to resign. Now the news in detail. There is a massive fixing in selection of film in Indian panorama. Former ESG chairman Manohar Parrikar has exposed this murky affair of IFFI in an article for a local daily. Srivastava claims that this fixing and manipulations are ongoing since 2011. Meanwhile, South Indian movie lovers staged a dharna near ESG office alleging manipulations and corruption in Indian panorama.
Former CEO of ESG Manohar Parrikar is now digging up the skeletons from the IFFI's cupboards. In his write-up for a local daily, Srivastava claims that selection of cinemas in Indian panorama is full of manipulations and fixing. Such practice is going on for the last 3 years. Srivastava says, cinemas in Indian panorama are selected after fixing and manipulations. Film producers celebrate selection of films before declaration of results. This year, Malayalam filmmaker celebrated selection of his film before declaration of results for Indian panorama. Few Malayali film producers have raised their objections. Indian panorama jury powers are trimmed. Panorama jury preview panel have right to select only 2 Indian features for international competition. 30-member preview panel, not even half, see the whole set of films. Indian panorama doesn't showcase art films. Few South Indian filmmakers staged their protest near ESG office. They have alleged that standard of Indian panorama is degrading year by year.
Funny thing is that last 2 years Panorama has completely rejected such initiative, such a wave, didn't even recognize, and then going after box office hits, stardom, and basically things people established players are involved, those films get higher chance. So this has to end. That is what we are trying to demand here. If we look back, panorama selection which was done 2 years back or last year, what happened to those films? When we look at it, majority of the films start and end at panorama. We are supposed to pick best of India, give it to the world, and so that these films can actually spread, go to many festivals and get a lot of recognition. It is not happening. But the films which are rejected, those films are actually making, going to Busan and Montreal and Berlin. Even Oscar, Liars Dies, which was rejected last year, is the India's unofficial nomination for Oscar. So this is a shameful situation. The panorama is becoming a joke.
With bureau inputs, Sachin Sullikar and Devendra Gaonkar for
Defence Acquisition Council under the Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar has cleared a proposal to buy 814 artillery guns for the army at the cost of rupees 15,750 crore. The news reports from Delhi say that the deal was cleared on Saturday. The Defence Ministry's move will help fill gaps in India's defence capabilities. The DAC met for the first time after Parrikar took over as the Defence Minister. The army has not bought a single artillery gun since the expose of Bofors scandal 25 years back.
Raksha Mantri Manohar Parrikar is on the job. It's a first artillery purchase deal cleared by the Defence Acquisition Council under Raksha Mantri Manohar Parrikar. The proposal to buy the mounted guns was cleared by the Defence Acquisition Council headed by Manohar Parrikar. The DAC met for the first time after Parrikar took over as Defence Minister on November 10th. 6 tenders issued to buy the guns were scrapped in the past due to either the potential supplier being banned or a single vendor situation. Now the artillery guns would be bought under government's buy and make procedure introduced last year to strengthen the indigenous defence sector. The plan is to go in for the off-the-shelf purchase of 100 guns and manufacture the remaining in the country. The ministry has now cleared the decks to float a fresh tender that will be open to both public and private firms. The Indian company will have the option of tying up with foreign firm to manufacture the guns in the country. The DAC, however, deferred decisions on the joint bid by the Tata Sons and Airbus to replace their Air Force Avro transport fleet and procurement of 106 Swiss Pilatus basic trainer aircraft. The council approved the revised payment schedule of Rs 7,160 crores for the IAF's integrated air command and control system to integrate all ground and air sensors. Bureau Report, Prudent.
Goa's 3 MPs have adopted villages of Rashol, Khola and Ibrahimpur from the South and North Goa under Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana. It's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ambitious scheme. Within 6 months, the Villages Committee will identify the issues of villages and submit a development plan to the government. MPs will have to develop adopted village by the end of year 2016. Out of 793 members of parliament, only 364 members from both the houses have adopted villages as of now.
The extended deadline of Adarsh Sansad Gram Yojana ended on 17 November. Almost 55% MPs of the parliament are yet to respond to PM Modi's call. North Goa MP Shripad Naik, the Minister of State for Ayush, has adopted Ibrahimpur village in Pedne Taluka. Village consists of nearly 3,000 population, mainly associated with agriculture activity. Minister appealed the people to submit their demands before the village committee.
गांवची कमिटी पंचायत असतली गांवांची एक व्हडली समिती केल्ली होती सगळ्यांक बरोबर घेवन आणि गांवांक कितें जाय ते आमकां सांगतले आनी तांच्या मागण्यानुसार आमी सगळ्यो तांकां ज्यो ज्यो काही गोष्टी हांगा करूंक जाय त्यो सगळ्यो गोष्टी करपाक आमची तांकां मदत आसता.
South Goa MP Narendra Savaikar has chosen Khola village in Kankon Taluka. Savaikar said development of Khola under the scheme will focus on sanitation, health, education, agriculture and tourism along with conservation of the ancient Kabde Ram fort in Khola village. With nearly 7,500 population, village has a good potential for tourism and agriculture activity. While Rajya Sabha MP Shantaram Naik has adopted Rashol village in Kurtadi constituency. He has asked the collector to develop the plan for development of Rashol village. He has also asked collector to utilize MP-led fund for the development of village. Almost 90% of population in Rashol village belongs to ST community.
Oh, he village adopt करतगीर सरकार गोंयची सरकारची स्कीम थंय लागू जातली पूण मुगेले पळय MP-लाड स्कीम आसा त्यो बी तितले लेटर लागू करपाक जाय. उदाहरणार्थ हांव टॉयलेट दिवंक सोदतां, हांव एक कम्युनिटी हॉल दिवपाक शकता, हांव एक हाय मार्क लॅम्प दिवपाक सोदतां. ह्यो जर आमी रिकमेंड केले जायत आनी ह्यो जर फास्ट जाल्यो जायत तर विलेज अडॉप्ट करतना विलेज अडॉप्ट करतना गोंयची सरकारची स्कीम लागू करतना MP-लाची पळय स्कीम MP रिकमेंड करता त्यो त्याच गतीन जावपाक जाय.
Here is a list of some of the major MPs who have adopted a village under this scheme. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has adopted Jaipur village at Varanasi constituency. Congress President Sonia Gandhi adopted Udhwa village at Rai Bareli. Rahul Gandhi adopted the village in Amethi. Mulayam Singh has adopted Mal village in Malihabad constituency. Mayawati adopted Tamuli in Azamgarh constituency. Cricketer Sachin Tendulkar has adopted Puttam Raju Kandra village in Andhra Pradesh. Till 13 November 2014, only 364 members have adopted villages under this scheme. Out of 543 Lok Sabha MPs, only 294 have adopted villages, and in Rajya Sabha, only 70 members out of 250 MPs have responded to MP Modi's call. Bureau Report, Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.